What is up, everyone? It's Ricky57 to return a chance. Today is September 19th, 2025. We're going to do a market watch. We got a couple other cards to talk about, but I wanted to start off by quickly browsing through the Gamer's Choice pre-sales for Doom of Dimensions. We'll be starting off with the deck cores. We have 120 for the Doomsday deck core, Typhoon deck core at 100, DDD deck core at 90, Black Rose deck core at 80, RB deck core at 25. Then we have the Goki deck core at 699. Let me know which one of these you guys are most excited. Which one of these deck cores you guys are most excited for? What cards you guys are most excited for from the set? Honestly, for me, it would probably be the Typhoon deck core that I'm kind of excited to see what it does in the format. The Doomsday deck, I'm not really too impressed with. I feel like they're missing some support to help them. I know they're new, but I feel like they're just missing something to get them over the top. I could be wrong. Like I said, we don't know how the format is gonna adjust, how it's gonna be. But the Typhoon deck core is the one that I'm excited to see. I think it has the most potential out of all these decks to be a top contender. But with that being said, I feel like some of these prices are a little bit too high. I would wait until pre-sales are over. That way, the set releases. That way, you pick some of these up because I feel they're gonna drop in price. For Doom of Dimensions, most of the stuff that's gonna be worth a lot is gonna be like the Yummy stuff, the Draco Tail cards, and the Canine card. We have the Yummy Marshmallow at 170 for Starlight is what it's pre-selling at. We have Corey. Nori at 170. That's definitely going to drop down in price. We have Dominant Spiral, the new Spiral card, at 130. We have Tri Brigade Arms Masur at $100. New Tri Brigade supports coming in here. Draco Tail Fruxel at $100 for the Starlight. Dogmatica Florida Lease, the Thunderbolt, the new Dogmatic card at 100. Doomsday at 70. DDD Zero Doom Queen Machine X at $70 for the Starlight Rare. DDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok at $70 for Starlight. Looks like Garden Rosemane and Starlight sold out at $60. Bramble Rose Dragon looks like it sold out at $60 right here for the Starlight. Black Rose Garden, is this an alternative artwork? Starlight Rare looks like it sold out at $60. Oh no, this is Black Garden is the one we have. Black Rose Garden is a new card, so that's still at $60. Didn't sell out. Did I say it sold out? Sorry about that. We have Radiant Typhoon Swin, $50 for Starlight. Radiant Typhoon Chant, Starlight for $50, and then Draco Awakening, $50 Starlight. Doomsday X3N Starlight, $50. We have Rage Rose Witch at $40 for Starlight that sold out. We have Radiant Typhoon Crosea Starlight at $40. Radiant Typhoon Phonics Starlight at $40. So can you Starlight this whole deck? Starlight Masterpiece, the True Draco Overlord at $40. Jupiter, the Power Patron of Destruction. Is this the part of the Doom X strategy? Starlight at $40. I think it is part of the 3 equipped spells. Yeah, I think it's part of the Doomsday strategy. It is. It's one of their boss monsters. We have the Starlight Doomsday 5. $40. We have DDD Dimensional King Arc Crisis at $40 Starlight. RB Shepherd's Crook, $30 for the Starlight. And we have RB Lambda Cannon Starlight at $30. That's it for Starlight. Let's take a look at what's holding up for pre-sales in the Secret Rare department. Looks like Yummy Marshmallow at $70. We have some copies available on that. We have Dominant Spiral at $30. What do you guys think about the new Spiral card? The only drawback that this card has, I mean, other than the fact that it locks you out of using light and dark monster effects, is that if your opponent has a monster in a graveyard, they're able to special summon it back out. Draco Tail Frexel at $20, Secret Rare. It looks like it's sold out. That might actually be a good price point for this because Draco Tail did not get touched on the new ban list. So I think people are expecting that Draco Tail might be one of the better decks of the format. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we still got Yummy. We still got Draco Tail. Canine support coming in this Doom of Dimensions set. So that could change up the format. People are gonna finally have access to Yummy Marshmallow, which I've heard that takes Yummy to like a whole different level. DDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok at $14.99. We have Radiant Typhoon Croatia at $10 for the secret rare. Secret rare masterpiece the Draco Overlord at $10. Doomsday $10 for the Drestia secret rare. Doomsday and Drastrius $10. Dogmatical Fleur de Lis Thunderbolt at $10, and then Bramble Rose Dragon $10 for the secret rare. So I think this is like one of the better priced cards for pre-sale that it was at, and now it's out of stock. So I'm expecting this card to be like a $40 card on release. Most of these other ones I see dropping down in price, but let me know how you guys feel about the secret rare department and what are you going after. For the ultra rare department, let's see what we're going after. Let's see, high to low. Looks like Nori's at $25, a new canine card. Black Rose Guarding at $10. We have Tri-Brigade Arms Basura at $10. We have Zero Doom Queen Machinex at $10. Typhoon, Radiant Typhoon Chant at $8. Is this the one that lets you draw? Activate one of these, add one level 4 lower Magniform monster from your deck. So this isn't the one that lets you draw. I think the one that lets you draw is the common. It comes in common. Radiant Typhoon Swain at $8. Doomsday 5. Malthae $7. Draco Awakening at $5 is the new Draco tail card as well. $3 Jupiter the Power Patron of Destruction. Dimensional King Arc Crisis at $3. Lambda Cannon at $3. Shepherd's Crook at $3. These are probably gonna be under $1 or something. They're not. I don't think these are gonna hold up at a $3 price point. Radiant Typhoon Phonics at $3, and then Rage Rose Witch at $3 in the ultra rare department. Super rare department. Let's see what else we got. I think a lot of these are gonna be cheap, but is there anything above the $1 price point? Nothing above the $1 price point, but you guys could come in here and take a look at these pre-sales, and if you guys want to pick some up, they're only $1. It looks like for the super rare department. We have some new Regenesis support coming in. We have Tri-Brigade support coming in. What else do we have? We have a Megalith. Oh, we have a new Megalith monster in here. Forgot about that. Leviathan the Burning Blade. Horn Brute Carnivorous. Is this a new dinosaur? Let's see what it does. I'm a big dinosaur fan, so let's see. During the main phase, it's a level 6 fire dinosaur tuner. During main phase or battle phase, you can quick effect. After this effect resolves, synchro summon one dinosaur monster using this card you control. When a monster declares an attack, so you could synchro summon one dinosaur monster. So we have to specifically go into a dinosaur monster with this. You can when a monster declares attack, you can special summon one dinosaur monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Okay. Also, ignoring its summoning conditions. Also, you could bring out like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno with this, ignoring summoning conditions, I'm assuming. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except dinosaur monsters if you use that effect. Okay, so maybe I could find a way to incorporate this in dinosaurs. What else do we have in here? We have the new Canine X-Seed monster. We have Goki support because we do have the Goki decor. Double Fusion. We have a new Majestus Link monster right here. That's something interesting. And of course, we have DDD support. Axon, a new Psychic Fusion monster. Could that probably take Psychics to like a different level, different tier? And what is this? Is this just a regular Warrior Light monster? No effect? Just a level 8 Warrior monster? Yeah, I'll let you guys come in and take a look at these if you want to see what else is in the set. One of the cards I wanted to point out, I think it comes in common. Where is it at? Magic Twin. Oh, we got Sofa Cord support in here too. Look at that. We got some new Sofa Cord support. I heard that Sofa Cords are actually good with Canine. Let me know how you guys feel about that, if you guys heard anything about that. Radiant Typhoon Vision. I think it's the common card I was talking about that lets you draw. If you have draw 2 cards in this card, 1 Magastorm card or 1 quick play spell, or if you do not have any in your hand, discard your entire hand. So I heard that this was gonna be good with decks like Runic or maybe Sky Strikers that play quick play spells already because it lets them draw 2. This once per turn? Yeah, it's once per turn. Or you can add a mystical space typhoon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This card is destroyed by a card effect of mystical space typhoon. You can set this card. Okay, so this is not bad. This is actually a pretty good card. I could see like Sky Strikers or Runics incorporate into their decks. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? We have some RB stuff. Misma Necromancer. What is this? Oh, this is the card I wanted to bring up too. Oh, we have another Megalith card in here too. Onomatokage is actually a Gaga Go 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 Dodo card that I've been hearing some players talk about. We know that Raizio lost EXT, so we're gonna try to find new ways to play Raizio. We could still play him with Mitsurugi. We just can't make the Feral Imps to kind of bridge us into the Mitsurugi part of the deck. But this card, I know Raizio, Dodo Gaga Raizio was a thing in our past format that we had. It was actually pretty good and saw some results. And this new card actually kind of helps the deck out. It's an extender. It says if you control a Zubaba, Gaga, Go Go Go, Dodo monster that, and this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard, return up to 2 XC monsters from your graveyard to the extra deck. So it kind of gives the deck a little boost. How do you guys feel about Onomatokage? And do you think it's gonna give the Raizio Go 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 Da 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 Do whatever it is a boost? Mesma Necromancer. What is this? 2 monsters, including a Dark Spellcaster monster. If this card links something, you can add a level 5 or higher Dark Spellcaster monster from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, it has to be in a graveyard, but you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with its name for the rest of the turn. You can set 1 spell or trap from your hand or the field to the graveyard immediately after this card resolves. Normal summon 1 Spellcaster monster. So it gives you an extra normal summon. It lets you add back a Dark Spellcaster monster. I just wanted to take a look at it because it's one of those cards that caught my attention. I'm not sure what deck would be good or can abuse it, but it's a new card. And let's see what else do we have. Megalith. We have this new common normal card. I think this is part of the Doomsday. No, this one is a rank 7, a new rank 7. Okay, so maybe for Regenesis. It says gain 700 attack for each material attached to it. Once per chain, when a normal or a quick play spell card is activated, quick effect, you could attach that card you can attach that card on the field to this face of card, and if you do, this card is unaffected by that activated effect. Unaffected, so droplet or something like that. A quick play when a normal or quick play. Or Dark Ruler no more too. I guess like it's like a spell negate, but it doesn't negate it. It just makes this card unaffected by it. Activated during the end phase, you can set 1 spell attached to this card. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So if your opponent activates something like Droplet and they don't, what do you call it? Send a monster into graveyard. You could technically negate it with this and then use it on your turn. So that's not bad. It's a nice little rank 7. Some good stuff for like the player base. If you're buying this to like invest in and trying to like, make money, I don't think it's that good of a set because I don't really see too much stuff in here other than like the yummy stuff, the Draco Tail and the Canine, the new Canine stuff. But for players, it gives us like new stuff to play around with. Oh, we have a new Archmage card, so I'm guessing there's some Archmage support in this set as well. And I think that's gonna be it. We have a new Archmage spell right here. That's gonna be it for the player's choice, a gamer's choice pre-sales. If you guys want to come take a look at it, you're free to do so. Just go on gamer's choice to check out what cards are coming out. But like I said, a lot of this stuff I think is gonna fall down in price. So I would recommend just waiting for the release date, waiting for the price to drop, and then going in on and buying those singles and stuff. On to the first card of today's Market Watch, we have Queen of the Blazing Domain. It looks like this card is getting bought out. We have 42 listings. Well, it was lower on listings earlier in the week, but we have 42 listings now. We had it sitting at $4. Now we have 42 listings, and it jumped up to $10.39, $10.50, $11.65, $11.65. This is one of the new cards that was released in the 2025 Mega Packs. It says if this card is in your hand, you could target up to 2 cards you control, including a face of spell / trap, destroy it, and if you do, special summon this card. If you destroyed 1 card, return this card to the hand during the end phase of the next turn, or if you destroy 2, this card gains this effect instead. Any monster from the field to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead, so it's basically a walking dimensional fissure. If you destroy 2 spells and traps, if you only destroyed 1, it's like just an extender for the turn, which I could see being used in something like what's that level 9 deck, generators. So not bad. It's a really, I think this is one of the better new cards. The next card that I'm gonna be talking about is Bot Herder, but I think this is one of the better new cards that came out in this 2025 Mega Packs. The walking dimensional fissure effect is just really a really good floodgate. Next up, we have Bot Herder from the 2025 Mega Packs. Also, we had it sitting at $2.50. Now we have it at $6.79, $6.80, $6.83, $6.97. It was around $8 a couple of days ago when I talked about it on my Instagram Reel, TikTok, and YouTube Short. If you guys took a look at those, or if you guys want to follow me so you guys could take a look at those, my Instagram, TikTok links are in the description. But yeah, we talked about this card. It was around $8. It looks like it's dropped down to like $7 now, and it's dropping down to like $6-ish. It says target one monster your opponent controls that is face up. That is a face up monster you own, or a face down defense position monster. If that monster is no longer in the field or is a monster you own, if face down, reveal it briefly to check. Apply these effects in sequence. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent. Take control of all monsters your opponent controls except that monster. So I think this one is too situational. It's a really good card in decks like Mimigal, which are able to give control of your monster to your opponent. But other than that, you're gonna have, if you want to use this card, you have to find a way to give control of your monster to your opponent. I don't really see too many decks able to do that except for like decks like Mimigo. But let me know down below how you guys feel about Bot Herder, if you think it's going to make an impact this upcoming format. The Black Goat's Laughs is currently at 35 listing, starting to reach a $10 price point. Might be a good pickup. It's actually one of those cards that sees a lot of play in certain decks. And let's take a look at what it was at. The market price was sitting at $8.98. And now we have it closer to $10 with only 35 listings on the market. Looks like the Seeker Rare from Phantom Nightmare is at 45 listings. And this one is currently sitting at $18.39, $20, $21. And this is for the original copy for Phantom Nightmare. So I could see the Black Goat's Laugh reprint actually reaching closer to this price point. So yeah, I would pick up Black Goat's Laugh before they start increasing even more in price. Retaliating Sea looks like the not the Core Century Starlight Rare is starting to go up a little bit in price. We had it sitting at $2. Now we have it at $3.13, $3.60, $3.65, $3.69, heading up to $3.74, $4 on the first page. I think this is a good side deck card for the format. If your deck could use it, it says when your opponent activates a spell card that includes the effect to special summon a monster, quick effect, you could special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way while this card is face up on a field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. And then it says if this card is sent to the graveyard, sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one Earth insect monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand, except Retaliating Sea. So that effect to floodgate and make your opponent's cards go into the get banished instead of the graveyard, I think is a good effect. Draco Tail uses a card to special summon. Yummy does it as well. I think canines don't really have anything that summons like that. Their own effects usually summon it, right? But yeah, I think it's a good side deck card. Let me know how you guys feel about Retaliating Sea. I remember a while back, I was playing Vanquish and was playing Retaliating Sea in the build. This was before the Canine stuff came out, but I was playing Dimensional. No, not Dimensional. What was the name? the what's his name? Dimensional. Barrier, not barrier. What's that one that's limited? I forget him. The one that's limited. It's a monster. I was playing that and Retaliating C to up my chances of getting that effect to banish my opponent's cards into the graveyard. I forgot what it's called. It's a popular card. I don't know how I forget it. Mitsurugi Ritual continues to go up in price. 22 listings on the market. 22 listings on the market. We have $30, $31, $30, $32.95, $33, $32.62. I think last time we took a look at this, it was like 26ish, 27. Now it's starting to go up to the $30 price point. We have Iron Thunder, which I think is a good pickup. Let me know how you guys feel about Iron Thunder. But since we lost 2 Solemn Judgments, I think players are going to try to look for another way. Or another card that's kind of like Solemn Judgment. Iron Thunder is one of those cards that fits that description. Was sitting around like $2, but now going up to $5.75, $5.78, $6, and I think it could go up to like even $10 or $15. Once more players start realizing this is basically a replacement for Solemn Judgment in a way. The only thing it doesn't do is that it doesn't negate the summon like Solemn Judgment does. Maybe the chorus entries might be worth going after because I don't know where they would reprint the Starlight rare for this card. I don't know if we have a reprint set coming out. We have September, it's October, November, December. We have 3 more months. I don't think they're gonna make a reprint set in that time for the year. So these might be safe. The secrets from Phantom Nightmare are also like around $6-ish. But like I said, these could go up to like $10, $15 in the future. DDD Count Surveyor from Battles of Legend only has 1 printing. Looks like we have only 9 listings for this card. It's now at $14.90, $15. $13.99 heading up to like the $20 price point. This is a card that was around $10 last time we took a look at it on our market watch, but now going up even further in there. That's because of the new DDD support that's coming out in Doom of Dimension. Dragon's Gate's another new card from the 2025 Mega Packs, along with Bot Herder and the level 9 Floodgate, the Walking Dimensional Fissure. This one says 2 level 6 monsters. Once per turn, you could also exceed summon Dragon Gate by using 1 rank 3 or lower exceed monster you control. Cannot be used as material for an exceed summon that the turn it was exceed summoned. And once per turn, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. And let's see. Also, detach any number of materials from this card, and if you do, it gains 1,000 attack for each card type. So it has potential to get up to like 3,000 if you use each of these. Detach, and if it does, any monster your opponent currently controls lose that much attack. So it's not bad. It's good for like OTKing, I guess. Was sitting around like $1.45. Now with 24 listings, we have it pushing up to the $4 price point. How do you guys feel about Dragon Gate? Do you guys think it's a good pickup? Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous, is going up because we got Draco Tail support, and we're also getting new branded support probably this year in a structure deck. 17 listings. This was sitting around like the $80 price point, 88. Now we have it at 95, going up to 100, 105, 115, and $117 for the Core Sentry Secret Rare alternative art. Yummy Snatchy, the Starlight Rare, looks like it is also going up in price because of the new Yummy support that's coming out in Doom of Dimension. This card was sitting around like the $48 price point. 47. Now we only have 19 listings, and our lowest listings at $70, $74.95, $82.54, and then $89 on the first page for the Starlight Rare. Do you guys think that it's worth picking up the Collector Rare, and if it's gonna go up in price too? The Collector Rare right now is currently sitting at 26 listings. We had it sitting at $17, so there hasn't been too much of a price increase for the Collector Rare. It's at $16.30, $16.30, $15.32, $19.50, and then $20. But it's the next high rarity that this card has, aside from the Starlight Rare. I think it might go up in price. We'll see what happens with that, but I think it should go up in price. Abawaku, the Lightless Shadow, did not get a reprint in this year's mega packs, so this card started to go up in price too. We had it sitting at $8 because everyone expected it to go Expected it to get a reprint. Now we only have 55 listings on the market, and we have it at 1664, 1736, 1850. So heading back up to its $20 price point uh, that it was at before. People expected it to get reprinted. I know the quarter century secret rare did not get Starlight printing either, so maybe this one might start going up in price too. 43 listings. This one was at a price point of like $100, but looks like it actually dropped down in price as well. $79.74, $79.95, $80, $90. Do you guys think this card could recover and go back up to its $100 price point? Let me know down below. Media's to Pure. I saw that fresh off the press. I was watching his market watch. Said it might be a good pickup. Currently, it's at 71 listings. For the ultra rare, we have it sitting. It looks like it did start to recover up. We had it sitting at like 393, 380. Now we have the lowest listing at $5, 618, 639, 649, $6. So it's heading upwards. And then we have the secret rare from Duelist Advance. This is like the promo version, 22 listings. We have this at 1985, 1864, heading up to the $20 price point. And it looks like these were sitting around 15, so they also started to go back up. Honestly, I don't think Medius the Pure might be a good pickup. I think a little bit differently for Medius the Pure, just because the strategy hasn't seen too much success. It did see a little bit of play in the beginning when it first came out, but it hasn't seen like too much competitive play since. And I don't really see it keeping up with some of the decks in the form. I mean, maybe you could mix it with like Draco Tail, since it is a fusion based strategy. But in my personal opinion, I don't think it's gonna go up. I could be wrong about that. It's my player brain doing the thinking right now. Let me know how you guys feel about Media's support Pure, the Melodious strategy. This is Melodious, right? I think this is the Melodious strategy. If you guys think it's a good pickup, let me know in the comments below. K917 Ripper, the collector rare, is starting to see a little bit of a price increase. We have 25 listings on the market. Earlier in the month, we had like 30, 40 listings for this card. But I think because of the new support, people are picking it up. It's the highest rarity we have available for Ripper. $32.26, $31, $31.50, $32.69, $33.87, and $35 on the first page. This card was sitting around like $30-ish, so it is starting to see a little bit of a price increase. Only a couple listings under the $35 price point, and then they start reaching $35. 7 Tachyon, the collector rare, has finally started to make some movement. We had it sitting at $28, and then it started reaching the price point of basically what the secret rare is worth. I guess people started to realize, hey, the collector rare is about the same price. Might as well pick up the collector rare. 24 listings on the market, but now at $44, $44.50, $40, heading up to the $50 price point. Do you guys think? 7 Tachyon is the replacement for the EXT Rizio. Is gonna be able to give Rizio much more consistency. It's also able to search out Raisin. If you guys didn't know that, I think they use like the number something Boxer to be able to search it out. Where is it at? Boxer in Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle in Boxer. It's a Battle in Boxer that they're able to. I think it's this one. Yeah, you're able to search out Raisin with this one. I don't think Vanquish Soul is going to be a good deck in the upcoming format. Maybe some people might still use the engine, but they really took a hit that on the ban list. But yeah, this is the one you're able to reveal with 7 Tachyon and search out the Raisin. Fiendsmith Tract did not get a Starlight printing, and so it's starting to go lower on listings. People are feeling safe to pick up the quarter century. I think this is also, if you do want to play the Fiendsmith package, you are going to have to run the track, kind of the same as we used to before. I know some people started to go off, used to use the Moon Goddess to be able to go into the Fiendsmith package and bridge their way into it, but now we're now decks that can't do that are going to have to play the Fiendsmith Tract. And so this card is at 11 listings. We have it at $62.89, $64.97, and then $70 on the first page. I could see this card reaching the $100 price point, depending on how many decks decide to still run the Fiendsmith Tract. We have Draco Tail Arthelion, the collector rare, currently sitting at 1460, 28 listings on the market, and we have it at $16, 16.55, 17.19. Do you guys think this one could start going up in price as well? The Starlight rare for this card is actually up in price, so I'm thinking maybe this one could follow in that direction, because of the new Draco Tail support. We have 20 listings on the Starlight rare. It is above market price, $47 the lowest listing, and honestly, it's not too far off from the what the Ultra rare is worth. So collector rare might be a good pickup. $8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's only $6 more, so it might be worth picking up the collector rare. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I did mention in the beginning we have a new Dodo Gaga card coming in, and it might help boost the Raizio strategy. The Dodo Warrior is a Starlight rare that's right now at 22 listings. I mean $22 with 24 listings, 22.46, 22.93, 22.98, 24.99. I would keep an eye out for this card. I forgot how many of these Raizio uses. The Dodo Raizio deck uses of this card. But just keep an eye out for this, because we might start to see copies of this disappear on the market if players do decide to go with the Dodo Raizio strategy as a new way to play, or as a better way to play Raizio this format. Branded opening, the Core Century Seeker rare looks like it is starting to have a price increase too. We had it sitting at a price point. I remember this card was like under $10. Yeah, it was like $5, and then it went up to $12. Then it went up to $14. Now we have it at $17.99, $17.22, $18.97, $20.05 on the first page. This is played at 3 in the branded deck, and we do have branded support, so I'm expecting this card to continue to go up in price. Unless it gets like a Starlight, but I doubt it's going to get a Starlight in the structured deck. But I could be wrong, and Konami print Starlights in the structured deck. But if it doesn't, then this card I could see going up to like the $30 price point. There's a lot of branded stuff that's like higher rarity, and branded players going after those cards. Last card on today's market watch can be Nadir Servant, the Core Century Seeker rare. So with the new Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis Thunderbolt monster, Thunderstorm monster, I expected this card to start going up in price, but it's actually been decreasing instead of increasing in price. I'm not sure if people forgot that this card basically gets you into any Dogmatica monster. But just keep an eye out for Nadir Servant, because I think once players realize that you are able to get into the package with Nadir Servant, that's how we used to play it back then. 3 Nadir Servant, and then like 1 Maximus, 1 Fleur-de-Lis, and 1 what is it, Ecclesia. I'm not sure if that's gonna change up, but it is a card that's able to search out any of those Dogmatica or Fallen of Albaz monsters. 55 listings right now. We have it at under $20, and then 19.22, $20. So I want to call it a $20 card. Just keep your eye out on it. I feel this card is slept on at the moment and could go up later on. I could be wrong. Maybe we find a different way to play the Dogmatica engine, or not many people are expecting to play the Dogmatica engine, but it is one of those cards that could search you the Dogmatica monster or a Fallen Outbass from your deck. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return of Chance. This is Ricky572. We'll see you guys next time.